Hello.
Right?
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so that's it. It's two of us watching
Yeah, but
uh,
where's my session in the session? It's not there.
in your sessions. Yeah, the Toronto Entrepreneurs one, 2:10 to 2:40 p.m. Going to sessions. Hi there. How you doing? Thanks for joining. So happy to have you sit at my virtual roundtable here. I know you're watching. So all you have to do is just click on the little blue button that says "Share Audio and Video" in the top right corner, and from there you can come in. So please do that. Otherwise, okay. Hi there. So my name is Marc Belaiche. Thanks for watching. All you got to do is, if you want to join me at my virtual roundtable, is just click the. This is not a session, by the way. This is a roundtable. So if you want to join me at this virtual roundtable, all you have to do is just click on the share audio and video, the blue button that's on the top right corner of the screen here, and come join me. Come sit down, and as soon as other people come in, they will join also. Um, so this is not a session. This is a roundtable. You can come sit down and we can chat. So share your audio and video so you can come and talk to me as well, and we can chat about whatever you want to talk about. So I'll just wait for you to share your audio and video and have a seat. So you're just joining. I can see that there's people watching. If you want to just join, all you have to do is just click the blue share audio and video button in the top right hand corner. My name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca and TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. All you have to do is just click the blue button that says share audio and video, and you can sit down at our virtual roundtable. This is not a session. This is not a one-way kind of, hey, I've got a presentation done. Just come on in. So there we go. Got somebody coming in. Kate. All right. Oh, we lost Kate maybe. Anyways, if you are watching, just join in with me, and I'm at a virtual roundtable, so we can have a chat about anything. This is not a session where you're just gonna, listen to me talk on a presentation. This is a roundtable. Just talk about different issues that might be coming up, important to you as well, and talking as well, right? So, Alex, if you're watching, if you want to come in as well, come in for a second. So if you're just watching and you are just wondering what this is not a session. All you got to do is just click the, as Alex just put, all you got to do is click the blue button that says ask to share audio and video, and I will let you in. And that's how it's going to work. So if you don't have anything, I'm not doing a presentation. This is a virtual roundtable. So come on in. I will let you in whenever you're ready. All right. So if you're just watching, this is not a session. Please click on the blue ask to share video, audio video. All right. I know there's a couple of people that are watching, so I can see, but this is not a video. This is not a session. This is not a webinar. I don't have a presentation. This is a virtual roundtable. So all you got to do is just come sit down, so to speak. All you do to do that is you click the blue share your button, share your audio and video button. And until you do that, we can't really do too much more. So why don't you come on in, have a look. Hi, Kate. Oh, you're up at the lake. So maybe it could be that your internet is not strong enough, for sure. See that your internet is not strong enough. Correct. At Kate. Okay, here. Okay, so Kate is not on there. So, okay, so Alex is going to join. And so, hi, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca and TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. I'm not doing a presentation here. This is a virtual roundtable, so you can have a seat. And there's Alex. Okay, cool. So, Alex, you're in. All good?
Yep, all good.
Yep. It worked. Okay, great. All right, sounds good. I see some other people watching, but nobody's joining. So, just gonna see.
I'll put a message in the event chat. Maybe they don't know that your session is up.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Alex.
No problem. See ya.
All right, take care. All right. So if you are watching, I know there's a couple of people that are watching right now. All you got to do is just click the share audio and video button in the top right corner, and you will be able to join me at the virtual roundtable. This is not a presentation. I don't have anything done up. There's no notes. There's no PowerPoint. This is not a webinar that you just watch me learn or watch me. So I'm actually going to put some notes on here and say that I'm waiting for anybody who wants to come in. Roundtable. Roundtable. Okay, so I do see that there's somebody watching. You're welcome to join. All you got to do is just hit the blue button that says share audio and video. Very easy. It's in the top right corner, and that's all you got to do. Otherwise, we're just going to wait. Hi there. So my name is Marc Belaiche. See that a couple more people joined. This is a virtual roundtable. This isn't a session. So what you want to do is you want to click the blue share audio and video button that's in your top right corner. And all you have to do is just share your camera, make sure it's working, have a seat at my virtual roundtable, have a chat about whatever topic you want to chat about. Happy to talk about anything. It's a recruiting table, but it doesn't matter. We can talk about anything you want. So I see a number of people are watching. This is not a Zoom webinar. I don't have a note. I don't have notes. I don't have a PowerPoint presentation. This is not you just sitting there kind of watching a presentation. This is you joining a table. So there's actually 4 seats at this table. So the first 4 people basically can jump in. We can have a chat about whatever you're interested in. And you'll see more people join in as time goes on as well. So please join. The water's safe. I'm not going to bite, but if you're just going to watch, there's not much point because you're just going to see me on this screen here. So share in. The point of this platform is not to be a webinar that you're just watching.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
Good. How are you? Who's that?
Good. How's it coming?
Good. Who's that? I don't see you. Oh, sorry. I'm on the different screen here. Hey, Jeff. Nice to see you. Sorry, I've got 2 monitors here. I was thinking you were on the other monitor. So I'm actually, if you want to join me, if you want to go to the sessions, I have a virtual roundtable. And if you want to, so all you have to do is just go to sessions and then click on the Toronto Jobs logo. I think it's like 210, 240. And then we can talk there. How does that sound?
Well, I might pop in. Is there anybody? I just went in there very quickly, and I didn't see anybody else in there. It was, I think, just you. Right? Is there anybody else in there?
Well, I can see the eyeballs that people are watching for whatever reason. But the intention is to do it. Now, in saying that, we're gonna be cut off here in 50 seconds as well on this one. So if you want to head on over there, we can sit down if you want to take off, whatever. But for those of you watching over here, you can share your audio and video and join me at this table. And then Jeff, you and I can meet there.
What do you plan to cover?
Well, it's a round table, so I don't have a PowerPoint presentation. It's just, sitting down, talking about whatever issues are on the minds of people. There's no specific agenda. We might not even talk about recruiting. We can talk about something else. I might
also network here and see. There's some other interesting folks on here, so
absolutely.
I will probably pop in there.
Yeah, no problem. Well, that's the nice thing about the platform. So we're gonna get cut off. So you know where I am if you want to come by, whatever.
Cool.
Thanks, Jeff. All right. See how that was? I saw Jeff in the networking session, Jeff Charlton, and he was there. So if you're watching here, you can certainly connect on through the networking component. You click on the networking tab on the left-hand side, the fourth item down. You go there, you'll be randomly connected with someone as well. So I'm going to randomly connect here as well and see if there's anybody else that's going to wants to chit chat. Hi there. If you're just joining, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca and TorontoEntrepreneurs.ca. Feel free to join in on this table. All you got to do is click the share audio and video. This platform is, imagine a round table that is set up for 4 people, and you're welcome to sit down at my table. I'm here on my own. So if you want to chat about any topic, there we go. Trevor. All right. I think we got somebody, Trevor, is coming in, I think. I'm going to, Trevor, if I did something wrong, sorry about that. I am going to let's see if I can fix something on here on the system and see if this works. So sorry, Trevor, if I disconnected you in some form or another. But I'm going to check something to make sure that the settings are right. Oh, there we go. Hey, Trevor.
Hey.
Hey, how are you? Not bad.
I'm fine. How are you?
Not too bad. So, were you waiting long? I just wanted to check if I let you in, and then did it take a bit for it to connect? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I don't know. That was really weird. I just trying to get in, and it gave me my preview, and then it kicked me back out again. But it's good. We're here.
Yeah, I know, right? That's very cool. I think there's a setting I need to fix on the system here that I'm going to do while we're doing it. So, how's life? I talked to Candace yesterday, and by the way, there are people watching us, and you're welcome to join. There's a table here for 4 set up, so you can sit with Trevor. Oh, here we go. Got somebody else. Oh, Jeff's coming back. So, Jeff, come on in, and we'll have a good discussion. So there we go. Now we got a bit of momentum here.
Here, let me ask you this. Yeah, before we dive too far into this, I'm actually on baby duty, so if she wakes up, I got to go get her. But so we're and our team by one, and we have been put out a job description on LinkedIn, and we had about 160 responses. We were able to whittle the numbers down to wanted to interview first, and I sent out emails to all of them and responded. Is that normal? Is like people are applying for jobs, interview requests, they don't even respond, they just ghost them?
Yeah, I mean, it happened even more so when the unemployment rate was like super low. But to the point that somebody would email me, I would literally pick up the phone and call them, and I'd never hear from them. I'd email them back, I'd call them, and they never even responded. Like, it's the weirdest thing. So in today's world, yeah, I mean, you're going to get an element of that still, like ghosting and so on and so forth. But with a high unemployment rate, you would you got to go with the people who are applying, right? Like, who are people who are responsive.
Yeah, it's weird. You people apply for and respond when they reach out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy. So, what do you got? The baby monitor going on behind you, or is that just the microphone?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can hear that.
That's funny. So,
no, that's her monitor. Let me turn it down.
all right. So I want to introduce you to Jeff Charlton and Trevor.
It's nap time for her right now.
So
I might end up going to sleep too,
Yeah.
Hello, Jeff.
So Jeff Charlton is president of FlexServe, and it's been we've crossed paths so many times, Jeff, over years, and maybe you can talk about FlexServe. And Trevor Short is founder of Songbird Marketing Communications. So you can his world is social media, and he lives in Brantford, and so on and so forth. So I know both of you now. So
Very cool. So, hi, Trevor. The firm that I run is called FlexServe. We become the in-house accounting and
Hello.
are you able to hear me?
it's got a Trevor. Can you hear?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So Jeff was talking. Yeah.
So hi. The firm that I run is
Yes.
we become the in-house accounting and HR for small and mid-sized enterprise. So our staff are bookkeepers, controllers, CFOs, and HR professionals. And the beauty of what we offer is that our clients don't need to hire full-time people to do those things. They will have one of our folks be their bookkeeper for their intern. It could be for 5 hours a week or 10 hours a week, whatever they happen to need. And we'll look after all of their in-house accounting and HR.
Mm-hmm.
How about yourself, Trevor? What do you do?
Nice. And good for you right now, or has it kind of been affected because of COVID?
So March held steady. April dropped 20%, and we are now way back over where we were pre-COVID. So we've actually grown this year, fortunately. So things have really come back. We're doing two things. One is
our
referrals are starting to come back in. A lot of our work has really been by referral, mostly for many years. So we get a lot of referrals from accounting firms, from banks, from law firms. I've also started an organization called the BERG, the Business Executive Referral Group. So it's a group that meets twice a week. We met this morning, coincidentally, and it's been very effective in terms of passing referrals back and forth to each other. I started on Monday this week my first Google Ads campaign, and so far it's generated a few qualified leads. So I'm optimistic that something might come out of that as well.
Nice.
Yeah, and how about yourself, Trevor?
Now, is this your first foray into the marketing world for your business?
I did last year.
So we are a marketing and PR company.
Sorry, there's a delay, I guess.
Yeah, there's a delay. Trevor,
yes, it appears to be the case. I'm on a wireless setup here, and I think that might be the challenge here for me. We're a marketing, and we expect entrepreneurs and build their marketing. And the COVID, this whole coronavirus thing has kind of messed us up a bit. We are somewhat down, but we're starting to. we've got some clients who we need to get some work done for, hence why we're trying to hire somebody else. And we were having some challenges with getting that done. We have interviews scheduled for tomorrow, so we're just hoping that one of them will be the right fit for us.
That's good. That's good. It's a small but growing firm, right, Trevor?
Yeah, it's
definitely
we have our company. Yeah, Candace and I are.
Yeah.
It just now I can hear her.
Yeah. Yeah. So Trevor, Candace talks about social media.
Jeffrey, well, frozen.
So,
no, I don't think so.
I'm good. I think Trevor, you might want to use a laptop or something. I don't know. It seems like it's cutting in and out kind of thing. I think he's having some issues there. So, Jeff, I wanted to mention next week we're doing the.
I'm gonna jump off here and yeah.
Next. Yeah, something was aside from the baby thing going on there. It was,
I think it was 2,400 baud.
So what I was going to say, and there's people watching here as well, by the way. So just if you're watching and you want to join, just click the blue share audio and video button that's just above Jeff's head over there as well, or maybe it's above my head. I don't know, but it's a blue button. Anyways, Jeff, I wanted to mention we're doing the virtual CPA firm partners conference next week. That may interest you. Same platform. It's next Thursday afternoon from 2 to 4.
Yeah, I might be. Would you have sent me the invite for it?
Yeah, I'll send you that. I'll send it to you now, and probably good audience for you too, right? Just given.
I really like the Hopin platform. TechTO has been using it now since the beginning of the pandemic, and I haven't attended any of their sessions. I haven't attended a whole bunch of them. And,
yeah.
Their initial one, I don't know if they had 1,800 or 3,000 people, and I think you were on there as well, weren't you?
The first TechTO one, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I haven't been on there at all.
Okay. TechTO, I mean, you might find it happy hunting grounds there. And there's a lot of people. There were a lot of people. I don't know if they're still getting the same numbers now, but they were getting significant numbers.
Right. Is your email still jcharlton@flexserve.com? Is that right?
It is indeed, yeah.
All right, so I'll send you right now. It's like you and I are old timers, right? We keep our emails for many, many years, right?
We're in it for the long game.
Yeah. I'll send you the link to all a list of all the events that we have coming up as well. So what have you been on any other events other than TO Tech on Hopin, or?
I've started to attend many fewer than I was before. Part of it is because the business is picking up. I was using it for prospecting, meeting people, networking, but I found that it was not the most effective use of my time. So now I'm more selective about the ones that I do attend. I'm looking for, obviously my clients are going to be presidents and CEOs of small companies, small to mid-sized companies. So I try and focus where I'm attending to, maximize the potential of meeting those types of folks. How are you finding things in the recruiting world? What's new and different these days?
Right after, and I'm just finishing my email here too, so it's gone. Right after, March 15th hit, I mean, the whole thing just kind of crumbled, right? And there was probably about a period, March 15th to April 15th, where it was, pretty dead, right? You thought, okay, it's the end of the world. And, I've seen this show before back in 2008, 2009. Same kind of thing, same time period too. It was February, March, April kind of time period where we lost all those jobs. But it was just such a drop that, kind of everything stopped, as you know. But then over the last, I'd definitely say over the last 4 to 6 weeks, it's coming back almost to where we were before. It's kind of like you said, you're kind of getting to that point and surpassing it. But with us, because we started again from zero, everything that was in process just stopped. So we're kind of starting it up again as if they're new searches. But then there's new stuff that's coming in too, which is really good. So I'm encouraged about it. The event side of our business has changed a lot, obviously, with the live events being canceled and postponed and so on and so forth. But as far as this platform goes, we're really happy with it. This is our maybe 6th event that we've done, and you'll see from the list of events that we have going on that we're really spreading it. Like we've got this Toronto Entrepreneurs type of conference. We have a Sell Your Business conference. We have the CPA Firm Partners conference next week. We're going to do a Fractional Executives conference as well in September. I also run a music expo as well on this platform. So kind of pretty diverse. I think I'm probably going to do a financial advisors event as well on this platform as well. So that's kind of the story there.
Do you know
and
how much the platform is?
How much it is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, there's different programs. I mean, we're on a more upgraded program because of what we do, but there's different levels of accounts, I guess, if you want to call it that, right? So, but yeah, it's good. It works out well. I mean, we looked at back in when this started happening, and we realized that hey, our live events aren't going to be happening for a little while. We looked at 8 or 9 different platforms, and this one seemed to suit us the best. I mean, there's so many, and there's new ones coming up all the time. But we kind of started testing this one out, and we thought, this works for us.
I looked at this in like March, April, soon after I attended the TechDO events, and at the time they weren't out. They weren't available to the market. They were still. I think they're quite new as an organization.
Yeah, it's pretty new. What's funny is that we always had it. And by the way, I'll just do a quick commercial. If anybody's watching wants to join, we have a table for 4 here, and Jeff and I are talking. But you're welcome to join in. Picture it's a round table at an event, and you can join us. So just click the share audio and video, the blue button that's in the top kind of rightish corner, and you can join in. Yeah, I mean it's
Whoop. Sorry, I lost you, Mark. Hello?
We're like, well, we want to do the live events, and that's where we want to be, and that's where we want to go. And at this point, now we had to do the research, right? It's the digital transformation, as they're calling it, right?
So you found that this platform was the most effective of all the ones you looked at?
Well, they really ranged, right? I mean, some of these are super expensive, like 50, 100,000, and we just weren't ready to. I think I've lost you. I don't know if you can hear me still, but hopefully you can.
Yep.
50 or 100,000 for some of these platforms, and we just weren't ready to invest that, not knowing what it was going to be like and how long this pandemic might last. So,
yeah, can you hear me again now?
I can hear you. I can't see you though. So I don't know. Something's. Can you see me?
Yep, I can.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go in on the other. Let me go in on the other screen here. Let me see if I can see you on that one, because then we're always looking at little blips. Like we're always debriefing. Well, what did you see? What did I see? What worked? What didn't work? So I'm just going to go into the other event here, or on my other computer here, and see if.
Yeah, I just clicked my video on and off, so I don't know if it restored.
Yeah, and there's no real time limit for these ones either.
Yeah. So if you're recruiting, are you seeing any more candidates for each of the positions that you're recruiting for?
There we go. Am I seeing more candidates? Yeah, I mean, there's, so they're calling this the she recession, right? Back in 2008, 2009, they called it the he recession. And so there's a lot more female candidates that are out, but it really depends because I'm searching on a couple of CFO roles, controller roles, and a lot of males. So, it doesn't matter to me, like whoever the best candidate is, but a lot of males for those kinds of positions. I mean, whatever. And so, yeah, I have no shortage of those kind of controller CFO type candidates. But you look at, still public accounting, for example, still hard to find good candidates. Tax still a little bit difficult. There's little pockets where it's more difficult to find. And then there's other pockets where it's, take your pick,
When you're doing your recruiting, is it exclusively for full-time roles?
Sorry, exclusively for?
Full-time roles?
Full-time, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Now, do you know Bruce Singer? Do you know a guy named Bruce Singer?
The name's familiar.
Okay, he used to run part-time controllers or PTC recruiting. Mm-hmm. He was in the recruiting industry for 25 years, and then he sold it a couple of years ago. Anyways, him and I started up a company called Bizon Capital, and an offshoot of that is CFO Services by Bizon Capital, and that is specifically contract or fractional CFO type work. So
you don't do fractional controller or bookkeeper?
We can, but we don't typically do that. So if there was, if there was a need, but it's not the kind of stuff that we like to get into. Temp is different. Like if it was like a 3-month type scenario, then no problem. If it was, I need somebody 2 days a week, it's not really the kind of thing that we do.
Right. So, I mean, for all of those who you do place, if it's not competitive, it'd be great if they could know about us, because many of them will arrive in a position and they might need a bookkeeper 2 days a week or 3 days a week kind of thing.
Right.
Or a controller, same thing. And that's exclusively. Our model's a little different, right? Insofar as we don't really see ourselves as a recruiting firm, insofar as we actually work with our client presidents and CEOs on an ongoing long-term basis to help them manage their accounting and HR. So it's a bit of a different model. It's similar, but different. We're actually getting involved in the operations of each one of the companies.
I get it. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, once you get in with the accounting stuff, then it mushrooms into a lot of other areas too, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah, accounting and HR. Typically, our clients might start with one and then we'll go with the other. So we see that quite a lot.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, no, for sure. I can definitely keep you in mind. I didn't. So is this part of your business newer then? Because I know we've known each other for a long time, but
this is what I've been doing for years.
Oh, really? For some reason, I thought you were doing something else with Flexor, because the name doesn't really imply kind of interim or fractional or whatever, right? Type bookkeeping services, right?
We call it flex sourcing.
Oh, okay. Have you changed the name?
No, but I did trademark flex sourcing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, when I say we call it flex sourcing, so we call the concept, instead of calling it fractional, we call it flex sourcing. Our clients can come to us. The nice thing is they're not necessarily coming to us just for one person. In many cases, they're coming to us and saying, can you please help manage the entire accounting function for us? So we need a day a week of a controller and 3 days a week of a bookkeeper, as an example.
Right.
What they've done is they've really transitioned from fixed cost to all variable cost, which aligns with the size of their business. So their business grows, they take more time. Their business shrinks, they take less time. So it works very nicely. Most companies don't change, in size that much. We've got a few who have kind of blown the doors out after a year or two. One was in the cannabis sector, sold for $2.5 billion. We started working with them when they were 0. So, those are fun, and you grow with them. But most organizations, if they have 5, 10, 15% growth a year, and then this year is crazy. But, we saw, we're pretty well across the board. So our restaurants, martial arts studios, gyms, daycares, we have clients who do marketing in the airline industries. We had manufacturers selling to bricks and mortar. So all of the cosmetics and stuff like that. So all of those, I don't know if they're going to come. Some of them may come back, but they've tried to pivot. Some of them are trying to open up back up, but But the rest of them, there's a fair amount of stability even with COVID, and so they might need somebody 2 days a week on an ongoing long-term basis. And that's where we fit very nicely. And the nice thing for the client is like we're doing things like not only invoicing and payables with payroll. So if they have somebody who they just acquire a bookkeeper out on the market, first of all, you probably know it's really hard to find good bookkeepers. It's really hard to find good controllers. I don't know about you, but when you go through, if you're going through the reference checks and they're going through their qualifications in detail, it's not an easy thing to get good people. So if somebody's going out there and hiring their own bookkeeper for a day or two a week, that person gets sick, goes on vacation, whatever, what happens to payroll? The nice thing about what we offer is that you have one person dedicated as a bookkeeper to them, but if that person is sick or has to go away or whatever, we have other people who will fill in and make sure the job gets done.
Makes sense, yeah. Well, hey, if there's anything I can help you out with on the staffing side, I guess, are they your employees then? Like you maintain them full time and then you put them out?
So some are employees and some are contractors, but the contractors are with us ongoing long term. So
Right.
Contractors who have been with us. In fact, I just there's one woman who I just put on another engagement. She's been with us since 2012.
Nice.
I started the firm in 2011. She's been with us almost since the beginning. So yeah, I mean, they stick around because we get them really good positions and they enjoy it and it works well. It gives them flexibility, and actually, no one wanted COVID, but in fact, it really is very conducive to many people's lifestyles. Especially like with stuff where it's 5 or 7 hours a week or whatever. If people can do that work at night, if they don't have to be in meetings, if they can do work according to their own schedule, it takes a lot of pressure off in some cases.
Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely. Makes a lot of sense. Well, if there's anything I can ever help you with, I know we've, like I said, known each other for a long time now, and I can still visualize your card. Like I think it had a funny F or something, right? Or a digital F or something. So, that's good. So I'll give you some time to go around to the other tables and stuff. I think I'm gonna wrap things up here too.
Yeah.
Because I think I was supposed to go from 210 to 240 or something like that. So
thank you for setting the note. I will. I'll probably register for the CFA. I just need to check my calendar. But
I'll come for a bit, or you don't have to. It's a nice thing about hopping is you hop in and out, right? So you can come in for half an hour or whatever it is, and network and kind of see.
Good seeing you, Mark.
All right, same here, Jeff, and all the best. And I'm gonna wrap this table up too, and we'll go from there.
See you soon. Cheers.
Have a great day. Thanks.
You too.
Bye.